you.
Checking. Testing. One, two, three.
Testing.
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 Oh, this is gonna be an interesting.
This will be fun.
Interesting journey.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
How's it going? Welcome to the Punch It Chewie Podcast, episode 1. We've been wanting to do this for a long time now.
Yeah, a couple years now.
A couple years now, but we had to get all our everything in order.
Yeah.
But no, we're really excited to be here, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This is going to be different. I mean, our whole life is Star Wars, as you know. Literally our whole life. So this will be a Star Wars centered podcast, but we are fans of other things like Marvel and Disney and, you know, a lot of other things.
Yeah, it's not just Star Wars.
So we will most probably be talking about other things other than Star Wars.
Yeah,
but
and like our life too.
And our life,
like,
yeah.
Just stuff that happens throughout the day, and
we just want to have fun with this.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, something we've been wanting to do for a while. And no, we're really excited. So thank you again for tuning in and watching. And we hope you tune in for all the future episodes that we'll be doing. And yeah, we're excited. So if you're new here, my name is Arakel. This is Isabella, my fiance. And then behind the desk is our friend Manny.
Hey everyone. Or Silva, Manny, either works. Or your personal third wheel.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Yeah.
Hang out with you guys every time. So
the guy in the chair.
Yeah, our guy in the chair. We'll call you Ned.
Ned.
I'm gonna start doing a journal like Ned's Declassified now.
Oh my god.
No, like Spider-Man.
It's gonna be on your Patreon shop or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ned's
Ned's merch.
Ned's merch. There we go. No, yeah. So we'll be fun. Manny's gonna be helping us out with all the clips that we want to laugh at and the
technical.
Yeah,
stuff.
the technical stuff because we're not good at that.
Yeah. So thank you.
So thank you.
No problem, guys.
But yeah, so now you've met everyone here behind the camera. All right, so we want to talk about Book of Boba, right?
Yeah.
So right now, during this recording, episode 3 just came out last night, this morning for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Before we dive into episode 3, how have you been feeling with the show in general? Like episode 1 and 2 and 3.
So episode 1 and 2, I really enjoyed. Like I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I felt like they were, you know, it was like a good start. I liked the pacing. I liked that we were seeing a deep dive into life on Tatooine, because we've seen Tatooine so many times throughout the history of Star Wars, but we've never seen the Tuskens.
Like the daily life.
Like daily life. We've never really seen the Tuskens, what it's like to live in that community and all that. Yeah. So like I really enjoyed that in the first 2 episodes, and obviously seeing like Jabba's palace again and all that was really cool. But the 3rd episode, I really wanted to like it. Like I always, whenever I go into something new in Star Wars, I'm always like, try to enjoy it, try to like it.
Yeah, of course.
Instead of, you need to prove to me why I should like it. Yeah, because like if you think like that,
you don't have fun.
You're not gonna have fun, and you know it's not enjoyable.
No,
so, anyways, so I was really excited, but this 3rd episode kind of just really, it took me out of the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I liked it. It was fun, but like something about it just felt kind of off. But what did you think?
Yeah. Okay. So again, before I hit my points for episode 3, no, I absolutely loved episodes 1 and 2. I feel like a lot of people didn't really like episode 1. I feel like people like it more now that they got episode 2.
They like it more than
they like it more than
3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think, well, obviously right now episode 2 is the favorite. I feel like episode 1 got better when episode 2 came out.
Yeah.
And now that episode 3 came out, it's like, you know, the
definitely.
Best. But no, I personally loved episode 1. I feel like it gave us, like, obviously we got Boba Fett finally clawing his way out of the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, I never thought we were gonna see that.
No, like
in live action.
Live action or in a show or like animation or anything. Like we only ever got that in novels and comics growing up, and that was awesome. That was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's alive, you know. Boba Fett's alive, and then you fought with all your friends saying, "No, he's alive," and they're like, "No, he's not. He fell in the sand bowl."
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know, and they were mean about
the
it.
kids
Like
that just watch the movies versus the kids that.
And that's okay, but like you know, especially
stuff.
when you were kids, they were heated arguments.
No, yeah.
Even as adults.
Somebody out there owes me lunch money now.
Yeah,
Lost all those arguments. Damn.
Exactly. So that was so refreshing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
To have grown up with Boba Fett comics and Boba Fett in novels and like more of like the man behind the mask. You know, like we only got that in text. You know, we didn't get shows or anything. We didn't hear him say
much.
No, of course not. So like,
and he always had a helmet on.
Yeah, and personally, those were my favorite comic books. Those were my favorite. Like, and what sucks too is that most of like the Dark Horse Boba Fett comics were either one shots or like 3 or 4 issues.
Yeah.
Per series.
So you could only go so deep.
So it was like just a
quick
quick Boba Fett story, and it was like, and they were the coolest. They were the coolest, and you had Shadows of the Empire. You had the Thrawn trilogy, which are amazing stories. Yeah. But
wasn't focused.
It wasn't focused on Boba Fett, and like these were Boba Fett stories, you know. Yeah. So that's. Because of that, I've been especially excited for the show. I mean, I was super excited when it was like before it came out. Yeah. I still can't even believe that we have a Boba Fett show. No, you know? Like it's surreal. It's still kind of crazy, but I don't know. So to me, it was extremely refreshing seeing him getting out of the Sarlacc. Just seeing him in the Sarlacc was like, oh my
that was
god,
just as cool.
Yeah, it was insanely cool. I do have like not complaints, but like because in the EU, Dengar saves him from the Sarlacc, so it's like I was hoping to see Dengar. We didn't, but that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, it's not like a big deal.
It's not a deal breaker. So it's like I wanted to see Dengar. I wanted to see Boba Fett shoot out of the Sarlacc, but it's like you also have to be realistic at times. You know, these were comic books, these were novels, which I will always love. They'll always be special in my heart. Yeah. But like, you know, this is it. Yeah. This is Boba Fett. What actually happened. You know, it's not like someone else playing Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy. I feel like my only complaint would be like, I wish we would have gotten that scene a little longer. Like a little bit. You know, just a little bit. But other than that, I loved that. Episode 1 was awesome. I loved the introduction of how he, you know, is pretty much like inducted into this tribe of Tuskens. Yeah, that was really awesome.
Cool. And all the flashbacks. I didn't mention that, but like that was one of the coolest parts.
Yeah, that was one of the coolest parts. Seeing Daniel Logan again.
And that was not unreleased scene, but like
it was just an unused footage.
Unused footage, which is really cool because I thought maybe they recreated it or they got another kid and put his face over it or whatever. But it's actually Daniel Logan.
No, yeah, we were like,
that's
that
really cool.
I when I first saw it, I didn't think about it. I immediately was like, oh yeah, that's footage from the movie. Yeah. Because it looked so. I mean, it similar. It's the like same frame, like just like a little different little angle. And then. There was confusion because people were like, "Oh, it's like a reshoot," and I was like, "Damn, that's really good.
That's the best reshoot I've ever seen in my life."
It's a recreation. That's awesome. Yeah. But no, it was an actual thing. So I thought that was really cool.
Which is exciting because that means in the Kenobi series, we could see flashbacks.
We're definitely going to see flashbacks. Well, I mean that's just kind of like
maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, it seems like it's kind of like a recurring theme at this point with these shows. It's like Mando had these flashbacks. Yeah. Now Boba's having flashbacks.
It kind of has to be that way though, because there isn't like a narrator that's like, oh, the past 10
No,
years,
no.
blah, blah, blah. It's like you
Exactly.
have to tell the audience what's been going on, especially with Boba Fett, because it's like, it's been so long since we've seen him. It's like, what happened?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It pretty much is like the PTSD flashbacks are
Yeah.
a world on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What if? No, give me a PTSD series.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
I mean, like that's what we're here to watch is the PTSD.
Not Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
But no, it's like it's
It
gonna
makes
be
sense.
awesome. No,
it makes sense.
totally makes
it's
sense.
not just him like.
Well, fast forward to episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we see is him like overcoming these demons, these thoughts and dreams that are holding him back and holding him
Yeah.
to his history.
Yeah.
You know, things that have been bothering him, things that have hurt him.
Yeah, and I feel like he's going through this like identity crisis of
Yeah.
going from bounty hunter, being one of the most notorious in the galaxy,
Yeah.
to now him being like, I'm not a bounty hunter anymore. And it's like, so like, what am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's kind of
He's
like a
figuring it
midlife
out.
crisis of
Well, yeah,
like,
I mean-
so what now?
I mean,
Which
the-
makes sense.
working for the people he worked for before
Got
ended
him
up
killed.
Yeah, they got him killed.
Like,
pretty
it's-
much.
he
should
shouldn't be
dead.
alive.
No,
Yeah,
he should
yeah,
be dead. So
This is like his second chance at
yeah,
life.
it's like a reality check. Like, okay, I have to work for myself now if
Yeah.
I don't want to die. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe that that's what he's thinking and going through. But that's also why I don't understand why he's just walking on foot everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
like at least a speeder. Yeah, like, I
Yeah.
get that you don't want slaves and people like under your thumb like that, like how Jabba used
Yeah,
people.
you don't want people carrying
course
you
not.
around. That makes sense. But like,
Yeah.
why not a bike?
At least, and you're also not flying on your jetpack.
Well, he did episode 3. What, 3 frames? Just when he popped in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I mean, hopefully we get to see him use the jetpack more. But I mean, obviously, I guess I'm answering my own question. They were saving it for riding a Rancor.
Yeah, that's
all over
that's
Tatooine.
another thing I
That's
think we
awesome.
should talk about is like, okay, so there's going to be, I don't know if we have a definitive answer, but I think they said like 7 or 8 episodes. And what we have to think about
I think
is
it's 7.
like, it has felt a little slow in the beginning,
Yeah.
but it's obviously leading up to something huge.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to take time to get to that point, and I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
wanted the first episode to have every bounty hunter from Empire Strikes Back, and they wanted to have
Yeah.
explosions, and they wanted to have Boba, like, pretty much they wanted, like, the finale in the first episode.
Exactly.
And that is just an unrealistic expectation, and you're not going to enjoy the show.
No, of course. It's a
if
3-hour
you're-
movie.
Yeah.
It's a 3 to 4 hour movie.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like the Star Wars fans need to get used to it's
Big
not
picture.
a movie anymore. You're not sitting down and watching it from
Yeah.
beginning to end. Now with these TV shows, it's, you're getting 30, 40 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you just need to, like, approach it like that and think of it like
Well,
that. And I
yeah,
think
I
more
think-
people will enjoy the show if they kind of see it like that.
Yeah, I think that's how we've been approaching it too. Because like
Yeah.
I'll say it, straight up. Like I was not a big fan of this last episode.
Yeah.
Not that it was horrible and like
No,
my
yeah.
life is over. It's
Didn't
just like
ruin Boba
it's just
Fett.
like it didn't
No,
hit.
yeah.
Like for waiting a week, it just did not hit.
Yeah.
But like I said, like you were just saying, it's like you take a step back and think about it as, okay, this is a 4-hour movie
Yeah.
that we're getting in 30-minute intervals.
Yeah. Only
There's gonna
so
be-
much can happen.
Exactly,
within
because
that time
Lucasfilm is notorious for creating shows and cartoons, and the process that they make them in is not in the process that you would make an animated show or a TV show.
Yeah.
They're making a feature film.
Yeah. And that's how George approached
Exactly.
the Clone Wars. He was like,
Exactly,
this
that's why it's
isn't
so
a
good.
kid's cartoon. Like, I want this to have the feel, the breadth of a movie, a
Yeah,
feature
exactly.
film.
It's Star Wars.
And-
nothing's changed. It's just
Yeah.
animated.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with these live action shows that they're making now, especially with Dave and John behind the wheel and all these amazing directors and writers that are also involved. They're tackling it with that same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
With this is a movie.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
it's
film.
and it's a slow burn.
Yeah,
Like,
it is a slow burn.
And like,
I mean,
not every episode is going to be your favorite.
No, of course not.
And that's just normal. Like, you wouldn't watch Grey's Anatomy and be like, oh, that wasn't my favorite episode ever. I'm not watching the show anymore. It's like, there's going to be some episodes that aren't incredible, and that's fine. They shouldn't be. You know, there's episodes that a lot of stuff happens and it's crazy and amazing and there's cameos and everything you wanted to see happens. And then there's other episodes where it takes you completely the other way, but it's still good. Yeah. You know, you see something that you weren't expecting or something that you never thought we would explore, but we get to. And I feel like as, you know, as a creative person and like as like an art, you need to like see it from that way too. Yeah, exactly. Of like,
there's a process.
There's a process.
You have to trust the process.
Yeah, and like trust that the artist has a plan and like knows what they're doing. So.
Exactly. No, yeah. I know that once all the episodes are out, it's going to be one of the best pieces of Star Wars anything.
For sure. I think the last 2 or 3 episodes are going to be...
They're going to make the whole show.
Make the whole show, yeah. But you gotta build up to that.
Yeah. I mean, there's like downtime in every movie.
Yeah.
You know, there's... This last episode was just that. Yeah. It was that part of the movie.
That little dip in the middle.
Exactly. Yeah. So I didn't hate it. It was just like, oh, I have to wait another week
like,
to get more.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the biggest complaint. You know, it's like, oh, gosh.
I wanted more.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, I didn't, like, I know what they were trying to do with the Swoop Gang. I know what they were trying to do. I know exactly where they were coming from, and I respect it.
Yeah.
You know, it just didn't feel...
It did not translate.
It felt like...
Well.
It was a sticker on... Yeah. I don't know if, like, that translates well, but, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like if you...
No, the whole time you were just staring at that, like, cherry apple, or...
Cherry red,
like, scooter
Vespa.
The whole time. It was just, I couldn't look anywhere else.
Star Wars Vespa.
It was so bright.
No, yeah, they're very bright. They're very shiny, and like the kids in the gang too are like very clean and like.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that that's
as someone who's obsessed with Star Wars and like the clothing and like the costuming, all the fashion. Why are they in business casual? They are in a gang. They're in a street gang. Why? Yeah. That guy was wearing black slacks with like literally a regular button. Like, they ran out of pants and they were like, well, just black pants. No one's gonna like question that. They had blazers on.
It was rough.
The clothing, no. I liked the cybernetic stuff. That was cool. Like, I see where they were going with that. That felt like Star Wars. But the clothing did not. The Vespas did not.
Okay, so I feel like maybe saying it didn't feel like Star Wars maybe too much, because I could see that in like Corellia or like, you know, other places. It's just not Tatooine.
On Tatooine.
It's not.
To me, it felt more. I saw the Vespas and I was like, I think they grabbed it from a scene from Back to the Future and just threw them in.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I do agree. Like, I agree. Like, no, I 100% agree. I also did not like the whole aesthetic. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, I could see them on Nar Shaddaa.
A different planet.
I could see them on Corellia. I can see them in one of the levels on Coruscant, you know?
Yeah.
But it still doesn't excuse them for being that clean.
yeah, no, exactly.
They were
like, Tatooine,
shiny. They were,
you
like,
can't
brand
tell
new.
Me they wouldn't get those stolen on Tatooine.
So fast.
Like that.
They'd take them while they were riding the bikes.
Oh,
they'd take the bikes from them.
Shoot them off. Get off. They would not last. It's like everything is brown and gray and
why
rusted.
Do they have matching bikes? I feel like that threw me off too. If they had different like makes and models, then maybe it would.
Yeah.
But them just having like 4 or 5 of the exact same thing in a different color. I think that's what like put me off, because Star Wars, like, it's literally trash. Like, there's literally interviews with George Lucas being like, I just picked this up and I took this off and I spray painted it
Yeah.
And that was a lightsaber.
No, yeah, exactly.
I need a soundboard. I need a soundboard.
We need to like clip stuff.
That's what makes it so like believable, because it's like these people are just living with like whatever they can find. Scraps.
Also,
and
Tony Stark.
Right. To the cave with a box of scraps. No, but did you guys also feel, because it's this intense chase, right?
It was slow.
Super
slow. That didn't help.
At the end, when she was on the roof and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna twist the handle even more for more speed."
Oh yeah. No, yeah, exactly. I feel like it would have been 10 times better if they would have just sped it up, like speed up the footage.
Yeah, like just 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
Like it would have. Yeah.
Well, then the episode would have been like 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Instead of 38. I don't know.
I liked I liked the concept.
Yeah.
I liked the concept of like, okay, he is now the, Boba's now in charge of everything. He is, what are they? The crime lord. He's the crime lord.
The daimyo.
It makes sense that there are gangs. It makes sense that he would need to talk to these gangs to like stay informed and like know what's going on the streets. It totally makes sense. That like, and having speeders and all that makes sense. It makes sense. It's just it was just the aesthetic.
That's it.
It was just off, and it was distracting from the story. Like honestly, if they were brown and black, it would have been fine. But it was just that I was trying to say cherry. Oh my god.
Red.
No, I was trying to say candy apple. That was the word I was trying to say. Candy apple red. But that super like the 60s.
Yeah, it was like bright red, bright green, bright blue. It was like Power Rangers.
Or heck, just add some corrosion to the body, right?
Exactly. Like some sun damage,
like a makeshift brake. Like you grab scraps, right? They like to modify their bodies. Yeah. Why not have modified?
That's what I mean. It's like I get what they were trying to do. Like it's got that like American Graffiti feel that and apparently I'm sorry, I probably haven't seen the movie, but somebody was talking about how in one of Robert Rodriguez's other movies, he has characters that are all like cybernetic and stuff, and like kind of cyberpunk.
Kind of like a nod to
so
that.
I get it, like you're putting your stamp, and it's like I feel like this was like these characters. I don't have anything, I don't have a problem with them. It's just like the aesthetic was not up to par with Tatooine.
Yeah.
Right?
It didn't feel cohesive.
Like I feel like, I think we said this last night when we were talking about it, was they brought them, I forgot the wording, but like, it's not, they didn't put it into Star Wars like they put Star Wars, no, never mind. It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I feel like they could have just maybe met in the middle a little bit.
It was a little bit too much of an outside influence.
Yeah. It's also like, I don't think they're going to be a huge part of the story either. And it's not taking away from it at all. No. It's just the problem right now that, with people.
Like this is the episode that came out. We're talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't have a big problem with it at all. Honestly, the episode was cool. The Rancor was
my favorite
amazing to see. I'm still hoping they're like, this is Moochie.
Yeah. Hopefully,
like, what's her name? This is Moochie.
I thought that was funny that they didn't mention the
Moochie?
Rancor's name.
Oh yeah.
No, like they weren't like, this is.
Yeah. Well, I think he
this
said,
is Max.
we've only watched it once. It was last night. So, I think I may be wrong, but I think Boba was like, I don't know if he said what's his name, or I think Danny Trejo. Oh, Danny Trejo's in Star Wars.
Oh my god.
Machete.
Was that a surprise? Did anyone know that?
I don't think anyone knew. I didn't hear.
I didn't know that, but
of course.
Not that I know everything, but I didn't know he was going to be.
Isn't he in a lot of like Robert Rodriguez movies?
I think so.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
No, I don't know.
We don't know.
But that's awesome. That's awesome that he's in it.
That was cool.
We love him. But yeah, I think he said something like, once, because they were talking about how the first person he sees, they imprint on them. Mm-hmm. I think he was like, once that happens, you can name it or whatever.
Okay, so he's like, you're going to change the name anyway, so why do I need to?
I may be wrong. I may be remembering that differently, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it was an awesome The only problem I had was like Black Chrysanthemum got in there way too easy.
Where was Fennec?
True.
She was sleeping.
Like
she was in.
She was in REM.
Yeah, she was mid REM while Boba was getting mauled by a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought he broke his back.
Okay, yeah, that scene where he picked him
like,
up and his
like
legs
I thought
were
his
like
spine was broken.
dangling, and I heard a crack. I was like,
oh, that's it.
holy shit. Sorry. Language, but
no, yeah.
I'm glad he was okay.
Season 2 coming soon.
Yeah.
But
Pretty much.
okay, so
exactly.
a lot of people, like in the first episode, not a lot, but there were people in the first episode that were like, I don't like that Boba's like getting his butt kicked. And I was like, whatever. It's the first episode.
No,
he's still weak. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then it happened again in the second episode. And I was like, he's still weak. He's still recovering. Okay. The third episode is getting old at this point.
Bed.
Like, yeah.
Like he's in his room,
bed.
In his palace.
Nowhere is safe.
He
can't even sleep.
These Gamorrean guards suck.
Yeah, no. He needs...
They're horrible.
He needs to hire a new security team. And like,
oh my god.
And then like he's in like his little diaper looking pajamas.
He got like,
I don't know, it's
humiliated.
Exactly.
Like, it was just
in
like,
his own home.
No, yeah.
It's getting a little bit old. Like
I hope I'm right. I think that this was the last of that side of Boba that we're seeing, because he was just attacked in his home.
Yeah.
You know, in his room.
And he's being like nice to everyone. So I feel like now
where my wife sleeps.
I think maybe now he'll be like, okay, I tried being nice and it didn't work. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like I'm going back to basics.
Yeah. I think
maybe.
I think so
I don't
too.
know.
But, I don't know. But like I just quoted Godfather, like Michael Corleone.
Disrespect.
They tried to kill him in his house. He retaliated.
Yeah.
He retaliated.
That poor horse.
So now I'm talking about the second one.
Oh.
It's fine. Bella hasn't seen it. Just so you guys know, Bella hasn't seen most movies. It's okay.
You guys
I forgive you.
Reaction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, yeah. We've watched the first one at least. Or she's watched the first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what I'm saying is like in the second one, they pretty much, there's an assassination attempt like at his house, in his room, while he and his wife are sleeping.
Oh, wow.
And he like freaks out.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh no.
Oh, no.
So like, you know, that doesn't fly. If you try to do that to a mob boss.
Yeah.
No.
And their family.
Exactly.
Like it's one thing when it's business, but
exactly.
like you involve their family, then it's
like I found the dialogue with the twins kind of like awkward. It's like, so yeah, we did try to kill you.
Yeah.
Here's a gift.
Yeah.
What?
The Hutts, buy my way out of this.
The Hutts play weird games though.
They do.
They do play weird games, and that's also something that I think we're forgetting to talk about is they talked about how Tatooine and Mos Espa, I guess, has been divided amongst the different families, and why the Hutts are kind of like iffy to come back into it, because they have their own I'm sure they have their own problems right now on Nal Hutta
and anywhere else.
And anywhere else, because
charge.
They're in charge. I mean, they had like power over pretty much the entire Outer Rim, so it's like whatever. It's Tatooine.
Yeah, it's a dump. We don't care.
It's just
we milked to this planet for everything it had, and time to move on to the next one. Okay, so we started a group chat for the podcast with Manny, and we ended up just sending everything through Discord. But we're always sending each other like stupid, funny TikToks that we see or memes or whatever. But we thought it'd be fun to have it on the podcast and watch them with you guys. So some of them we've seen. Like if I sent it, obviously I've seen it, but we haven't looked at these yet. So most of these should be like a fresh...
You know how hard it's been to not talk about the stuff we've sent?
Right. But this will be fun.
This will be fun. All right, so you want to do your playlist first?
I guess, yeah. Let's get it.
Mine or Bella? Or yours or Bella's?
Let's do Bella's. This?
I sent this.
This one's Manny.
Let's do Bella's first, okay, since she didn't send that many in.
Yeah, I only sent like 5 maybe. But I think they're funny.
Stuff.
Look at the screen, right?
Spoilers.
Hello. Now, why would a Gondorian come here and try to murder all of the orcs? Maybe you have a problem with one orc, maybe 100, but All of us?
All of us?
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So a little bit of Tuscan love.
No, yeah, it's all of you.
He's like,
It's all of you.
everyone. Even the dogs.
More Tuscan love?
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear.
Okay, so I don't know.
Is that the actor?
Yeah. I don't know
Oh
if
my
you know,
God.
all of the actors for the Tuscans are like super fit,
Yeah.
super handsome, super,
Yeah, they're stunt like.
but like good looking, like and
Yeah.
like the simps on TikTok, you don't even know. There are people that are like, I don't. They're like, not me.
I know, right? Look at
I am commenting on the current climate of TikTok. Okay?
Oh, okay.
But no, it's just so funny because there are people that are like, I don't know who Boba Fett is. I'm watching the show now. Like I need to see these guys. So
And then they tune
thought it
on
was
and they're
funny.
covered in robes.
yeah, they're
head
like,
to
what?
toe.
Where's the six pack? But I thought the audio was funny. It's
That's
like,
so funny.
oh no, he's hot.
Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Now we wait. We wait for that person.
Now we go. Keep holding my hand. Keep holding my hand. Keep moving. Keep your feet. Why is your hand sleeping?
Play that again. Play that again. Watch it again.
Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Now we wait. We wait for that person.
Now we go. Keep holding my hand. Keep holding my hand. Keep moving. Keep your feet. Why is your hand sleeping?
This is giving me flashbacks to when I was like 7 and it's Black Friday and my mom was like, move your big eyes.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god, that was good.
Oh my god, this one.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Shut up, Patrick! Shut the fuck up!
I love that it says every Star Wars character in existence.
No, yeah, that's pretty accurate. No one ever wants to hear 3PO.
It's like we're all gonna die. It's like shut up. If we die, we die. But like,
Droid
let me
abuse.
live my life.
Oh my god. He's like so pure of heart too.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just like, I'm a robot. I think logically.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. Okay.
Poor 3PO.
I'll play this.
Who's this?
This is mine.
So we're done with Bella's
Yeah.
picks? Okay.
I mean, she has one more, but it's off topic, so we'll just keep it in topic, then reel it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, sounds good, sounds good.
Those who had sex before marriage and those with tattoos, y'all know your destination.
No way! I get to go to Mustafar? That's sick!
Oh my god.
Bro, partying it up
love that.
in Vader's castle.
I love that energy.
What's up? Vader.
Vader's
What's
castle?
good? Oh, I love that.
Related to episode 1.
Need to discuss the anatomy of the mysterious, galaxy-famous jizz musician Max Rebo. I hate to break it to you folks, those are not his hands. Those are not his cute little hands he's playing the keyboard with. Those are his feet. He's playing with his feet.
Yeah.
This is the original Max Rebo puppet from the
No.
original trilogy.
The
So technically when he's
cheeks.
playing, his Max Rebussy is just all over the place for everybody to see, just saying. So here's some original information on the puppet, and they want us to know that his first passion is eating. I don't know why they included that here, but they did. He's actually sitting on his instrument, not through it, and depictions of him like this are wrong. And then I thought, what would this monstrosity look like standing up? And luckily, Pablo Hidalgo thought the same thing and did a little illustration for us. With that information, he thought that Max Rebo would look like this one walking, and I think that's pretty accurate, and he even said that things on his head kind of resemble flippers, which is a new perspective. Anyways, I love Max Rebo.
I kind of don't like him anymore now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
I'm kidding, but I had no idea.
No, yeah, I knew that, but like I've never seen that Pablo
The
Hidalgo,
original-
like no, I've seen that.
You've seen the puppet? Like
puppet,
the
yeah,
original
yeah.
photo? I've never
But
seen
I had
that.
the Pablo Hidalgo drawing.
Yeah.
Of him like walking. Actually, I've never seen that. That's
That's
kinda
cool.
Here, maybe let's take a break. We can save them for like a little. I'm just getting. It's a little too much.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
It's all good.
But no, yeah. Do we have a lot more to?
We barely scratched the surface.
We barely. Yeah, okay, yeah. Then
We can
let's-
come back to
we
it
can come
and
back to
edit
it.
it as if we watched them all at the same time. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little break from the memes.
From the
memes. All right. For hours. No, yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I really hope we get Celebration this year.
I know. I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
But more and more conventions are being canceled as
it's happening
the year
again,
goes on.
And I don't want it to.
And if anyone's going to cancel an event, it's going to be Disney.
Yeah.
You know, which, like, I get it. It's for safety and you know, things are very complicated. There's a lot that goes into it, and they want to keep everyone safe and healthy, which I totally understand. But it's just like, man, it's already been, the last one was 2019, right? So this is going to be 3 years if it happens.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4 or 5 years if this one gets pushed back again.
Yeah.
Which is like, I miss all conventions, like especially Star Wars Celebration, but like that's like where I feel home, and like obviously
those are our people.
Yeah, and like that's all of our friends are like
exactly
also obsessed with Star Wars, so there's a lot of people we haven't seen in a while, and it would be nice to catch up. But
a lot of us are from, you know, different states, different countries.
Like we only see them during conventions.
Exactly.
So
or only during Celebration. Like, you know, we go to Comic-Con, but not everyone that we meet up with at Celebration goes to Comic-Con. So no, Celebration is like a different experience altogether. It's not just like what you're there to see, it's who you're there to see.
Yeah, or meeting people for the first time. Like we made a lot of friends like literally just in line.
Yeah, in the queues.
And like waiting in line for the shop or for panels and stuff. Exactly. So
we made close friends.
Yeah.
Anthony and Christy, if you're watching, hello.
Shout out. We love you guys.
But yeah, no, that's I think that's what I miss most.
Community.
So yeah, the community. Yeah. And it's different in person. Yeah. You know, right now everything's just been online. But I mean, you know, like you said, there's, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's not up to us. It's not up to you know, anyone that's even listening right now. It's, you know, the world.
What I want to know, I guess, is like, okay, so if they are going to cancel it, they're going to have to cancel it within the next month, right? Because people have
it's going to be
hotel,
May, right?
They have flights, they have you know, work and all that, like getting time off, and if people need to get their money back or whatever, it's like
at least 3 months before.
There's cutoffs for that. So
we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see, because also like Disneyland is in full swing, like full effect.
Yeah.
Like they're not closed. They're not. I mean, they have all of the protocols.
They don't
in place.
check if you're vaccinated, or do they check if you have a negative COVID test? I don't think
know.
They do.
Well, we haven't been.
Yeah, but I don't think they do. I know Universal does because they're in LA.
Yeah,
and they
LA
have like
County.
Different rules or whatever than Orange County. But that's like another thing too, is like I wonder if you'll have to have either a vaccination or a negative COVID test for the convention.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which I think they would.
Well, they had it for DesignerCon.
Yeah.
DesignerCon, we had to show at least a negative COVID test.
And they give you like a wristband.
Yeah, negative COVID test or a vaccination card, and they give you a wristband. It was a really easy process.
Yeah.
Very simple. So as long as...
It's very doable.
It's very doable. Yeah. But, I mean, obviously the state of the world is... It depends on what it is like in May or approaching May. So apparently there was like a... I don't want to get too into, you know, all that, because that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But the point is, I hope we get to do Celebration this year in person. That would be awesome. But let's see. I mean, I guess we all just have to be
with us.
Yeah, may the force be with us. We all just have to be careful and, you know, do our part, I guess. But we'll see. I hope it happens. I mean, speaking of delays or possible delays, Mando Season 3.
Yes.
Shooting for Mando Season 3 was delayed.
You guys think there's going to be any, like, vice versa, Boba Season 3 Mando crossovers episodes?
Oh, Mando.
Well, I guess Boba, since it's focused mostly on Tatooine, I think it's going to stay on Tatooine the whole season. right?
Yeah, but there are rumors that excuse me, that Mando is going to make an appearance in Book of Boba.
Oh.
And I think it might be episode 6 if I'm correct. I think that's the one that Dave is directing.
What episode is the one that
or wrote?
He's going to jump in,
I think episode 6. I don't know if he's directing it, but I think him and John wrote it together.
I think he might have written it.
I'm missing some facts here.
Yeah.
Or I'm forgetting some facts here, but
heavily involved.
Dave is involved in I think episode 6, and whichever one he's involved in, I think that's the one that Mando's probably.
But yeah, they want to be on the same page with
exactly
the two shows.
Yeah, this is John and Dave's baby.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, I'm excited.
Reference.
I really want to see Din again. Obviously, we haven't seen him since last year.
Yeah.
Season 2, which was amazing.
Season 3 was supposed to be December of this year, right?
December of this year, yeah.
But
so but it's delayed.
Do you think
filming has been delayed now?
Do you think it'll be delayed a year, or it'll be delayed 4 or 5 months? Because they're also banking.
We could be getting it like instead of this
or is
year.
Everything pushed back.
We could be getting it like. Okay, so let's think about it. So if it was supposed to come out like November, December-ish of this year of 2022, and it is delayed, they could give it to us like summer of 2023.
Yeah, but you have to remember too is like with the movies, they always do it's either like a summer blockbuster or Christmas blockbuster, because that's like when the movies do the best, or like shows or whatever, and like that's when they sell the most product too.
Yeah.
So especially with Mando, especially with like Grogu fever and like all that.
Yeah.
I feel like
they want to but
I feel like
there's a difference between wanting to release it then and being able to, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think they will just push it back a full year?
Oh, a full year? Oh,
no. Or no?
No.
May 4th, hint, hint. No.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we could get it summer 2023 if it is delayed. Let's hope they gave themselves some wiggle room, so if they did get delayed, they could still make the original like release window. But I mean, I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. And then another question is, does that mean that everything after that is also being pushed back? Because a lot of these shows are intertwining, and like
possibly
certain shows have to come out. They have to come out in order.
Yeah.
Like Mando probably has to come out next, and then Kenobi was gonna come out, and then.
But I would guess they already made those shots, right? Probably like, okay, you're done with season 2. We know there's gonna be a couple shots.
I'm pretty sure.
Right?
No, yeah.
Maybe.
They do get some filming for the next season during the shooting of the season prior.
Yeah.
Like, but not like a
not
whole
enough.
like some stuff like, oh, we can do this now, you know. Kind of like that's kind of like why we were able to get Carrie Fisher and Rise, because they shot a lot of her scenes when they were shooting Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So, you know, they do stuff like that. But we'll see. I mean, they didn't shoot the whole show with season 2. I know that.
Yeah.
But let's just pray it doesn't get delayed too much.
Yeah.
But it does sound like it's going to be delayed a little bit. But on top of that, we did get the news of season 3 being, you know, the filming being delayed. But what about, we also got news about, I don't know if you heard, that we're getting like a Bo-Katan show.
I saw one post about it, but it wasn't like a credible source, so I wasn't sure if it was
then it's a rumor.
Legit, but like pretty much all of the rumors recently have come true.
Oh yeah.
So like when I see a rumor, I'm like, it's like 90%
exactly
true.
So like, I mean, obviously take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's not confirmed
this is like
by Lucasfilm
early
or
reports,
anything.
reports of this show.
Yeah.
So even if it isn't true, like that's still awesome. That would still be really cool to see, because apparently from what I read was that it was going to be taking place after season 3 of Mando.
Okay.
So we thought in season 3 of Mando we were going to see like, you know, them going to Mandalore. Well, I mean, it could still be that if they take back Mandalore, and depending on how it happens, what's going to happen with the Darksaber, what's going to happen with, you know, who is Mandalore.
Yeah.
You know, who is the rightful leader?
Yeah, they haven't resolved that
yeah,
at all.
there's so much.
It began. It was like, okay, so
yeah, exactly.
Mando killed.
No, he didn't kill him.
Or who?
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon. Well, he didn't kill him, but
disarmed.
like
he beat him.
Beat him
in combat.
In combat. Technically, the Darksaber now belongs to him.
He's the rightful owner of the Darksaber.
But the question is he going to take that responsibility, or is he going to be like, not my problem?
Honestly,
which I'm assuming that's probably what episode or season 3's entire storyline is going to explore. Hopefully, maybe not, but
personally,
that's what I would want to see.
If we're going to talk about this, I know a lot of people love Bo-Katan, and I love her too, but we forget that she was a terrorist.
Yeah, she's not a good.
She was Death Watch. She is Death Watch.
Yeah.
Probably still. The only reason she left was because Maul was like, "Oh, I lead you guys now," and she was like, "You're not a Mandalorian. You have nothing to do. You shouldn't be doing anything."
Yeah.
And
Why are
she
you
was
here?
like, "I'm not going to follow you," and she left. But that doesn't change that she was bad. You know, she was a bad guy.
She was a bad guy.
So so I don't know. I feel like as much as I would have loved to see Bo-Katan become Mandalore and like, you know, take her place as the leader of Mandalore, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if we really think about it, she probably isn't the, you know,
best candidate.
The best candidate.
And Disney, I don't think would. I don't think Disney would make her like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Unless it's like they make her the leader and then someone else kills her and then they take it and. Like,
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Is like I think that if they're gonna give Mandalore a rightful ruler, a leader that is worthy of the title, worthy of the responsibility,
and respected by the Mandalorians. Because it's one thing to be like, okay, I'm the new leader, but it's like, if the people aren't behind you, then it's not going to last very long.
Exactly, and it's like we also don't know exactly how the people on Mandalore see Bo-Katan. We don't know how they feel about Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
We don't know what the people feel about her, like how they see her. Like I'm sure they still remember, like she was Death Watch.
Yeah.
You know, like she was part of the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but when you look at Din, he has like a moral compass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, he's a bounty hunter, but that's exactly what the first 2 seasons were about. Was like he's a bounty hunter, but he has a moral compass. He knows what the right thing to do is. He knows when to do the right thing.
Yeah, and he's not selfish.
And he's not selfish. Exactly. If he was selfish, he would have
sold that baby, took his money, and peaced out.
But exactly. So that's what I mean. Is like if somebody is gonna rule Mandalore, Din is worthy.
But do you think it's too obvious of a choice?
No. Well, I mean, it's obvious because the show is about him, but you know, it wouldn't be a story worth telling. You know, if it wasn't him.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a reason there's a show, is because
it makes sense.
So it's like I want to see him as Mandalore.
Yeah, that would be
because
really cool.
When have we ever had like a main character, main storyline, a show of the leader of Mandalore?
Yeah. Right?
Because he's not just like, because he already tried to give back the Darksaber to Bo-Katan, and she was like, "No, I can't."
Yeah.
Respectfully, I cannot.
Yeah.
Unless she does try and kill him, but I don't think she's gonna do that. Because he helped her.
Yeah.
And she helped him. Yeah. And so I think that season 3 we're definitely gonna see them go to Mandalore, either liberate Mandalore or whatever's gonna happen is doesn't matter what happens. What I think we're gonna see is Din proving himself to the Mandalorian people. Right?
Yeah.
Because he was a foundling. You know, he was sworn into the creed. He was like, he is a Mandalorian through and through. Just not
he has
blood.
His signet.
Right? He has his signet. He has everything.
He's checked all the boxes.
He's an honorable Mandalorian, a respected Mandalorian. Maybe not you know, galaxy wide.
Yeah.
You know, known galaxy wide.
Yeah.
Or known even on Mandalore or on the Mandalore system. You know, but once they go back to help, they're gonna be like, who's the dude with the darksaber?
Yeah, like,
like
oh.
who's that guy? Right?
Yeah. We need an update.
So that's gonna be amazing to watch. That's gonna be really cool. A really cool storyline. Like, we're finally gonna be getting to like the meat of the story of the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like first 2 seasons. I mean, season 2 was incredible. Season 1 was amazing too.
Yeah.
But it's like the further you get into these shows, the
bigger,
crazier it gets.
Like the bigger the picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna see some awesome stuff. I think we're gonna see some incredible stuff in season 3.
Do you think we're gonna see the new Jedi Order?
I would love to.
But like, do you think we'll see it? Or
I don't
do you
know.
think
I would love to see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. And if not, I think we'll at least see Din. Or sorry.
Are they gonna
Luke
like zoom like with are Grogu and Din gonna like check in with each other, or do you think he's like never gonna see him?
I don't know if I'm getting like the rumors mixed up, but I think they said that for sure. They said that there was most probably going to be a Din cameo in Book of Boba, but I feel like I may be remembering this wrong, but I think somebody said either in Book of Boba or season 3 of Mando, we're probably going to see Grogu, and people were like, oh, but we won't see Luke. I was like, why wouldn't we see Luke if we see Grogu? True. Is Grogu flying to wherever they are on his own?
Yeah, he's still like
no.
Yeah,
he's
still
gonna
needs
be with
to be
Luke.
Protected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. From what we've seen now with Book of Boba, like I don't really see how Grogu can be like kind of shoot in.
Yeah,
unless it makes sense. Weird. But I don't know.
I think that would feel irrelevant.
Yeah. So I feel like Din makes sense. Grogu, I feel like they should be doing their own thing right now.
Yeah.
But
there's
season
no need
3
for that to cross over. They've already done it, and it made sense when they did it.
But Mando season 3 feels like there will be a big enough conflict, or main plot line to where they're like, we need Jedi help.
Yeah.
And who shows up other than Luke and Grogu with his little lightsaber?
No,
and I'm gonna cry.
Little robes. Oh my god.
No, yeah,
I
exactly.
love all that fan art. It's
right though?
So good.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Like.
He better have the rat tail though.
Oh my god.
his little fuzzes. No, yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. I think it'll be really cool.
How do you feel about the how they're gonna portray Luke? Like, everyone's like, oh my god, Sebastian Stan should play him. There's people that are like, no, don't even include Luke. You're gonna ruin it.
Well,
how do you feel? Or CGI over someone else?
So I personally think that the CGI from season 2 could have been a little better, but it was still good. Yeah, I still loved it.
Yeah,
I cried.
Was freaking Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, you were literally Niagara Falls.
I was a mess. I was a mess.
The Kim K
literally,
I think
Toby.
You guys cried when you saw Ahsoka, and I'm like, they will never top this.
Yeah. And then I was like, is that an X-wing?
Yeah.
And I was like,
seriously.
I already knew. I was like, I could feel it in the Force.
No way, no way, no way.
Come on, it wasn't Dave.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't gonna be Dave coming in there with his. What's going on here?
Oh my god.
Look, it's
Trapper Wolf.
Obviously it wasn't gonna be him.
Imagine if it was. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's Luke Skywalker! It's Dave,
Dave. That would have been so funny. I mean, obviously we wouldn't have known that it was gonna be Luke.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, of course.
But anyway, what I was trying to say is I think it could have been better, the CGI. Yeah. I think a lot of people think the same. I still loved it.
Yeah.
But they hired this YouTuber that improved the CGI and said this is what
on his own
could have looked like. And they hired him for what?
That's super sick.
To animate not Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, so what are we using him for?
So we're gonna get more Luke, right? Like
That's
what you're telling.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Of course, like I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, we weren't born yesterday.
But like, do you think he would be in like a couple scenes?
Not really.
Or do you think he would be like a main character?
I think maybe not
season 3?
a main character. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see Luke being a main character in Mando season 3. I think we'll maybe
like when it makes sense.
I think the most we'll get is a whole episode with Luke.
Okay.
I think that's the most.
So like
we'll get.
40 minutes of CGI Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, not like non-stop Luke on screen,
course, but like
you know him, kind of like how Boba was when they went to like get the intel from that Imperial base with with forgot Bill Burr's character.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I forgot. Anyway,
that guy
with Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Like Boba was there, you know, he was flying the ship. He was, you know, but he wasn't. He was in the whole episode, but he wasn't there the whole time.
Yeah.
On screen. So I think maybe something like that with Luke, or maybe they even just send some of Luke's Jedi.
Maybe
from the New Jedi Order to help. But
could we see Ben? Question.
Well, no, he'd be like 5 or 6 or 7, that age. This is because Mando takes place 5 years after Jedi.
And do we know when he's joins?
Born?
Is it like when he's little, or?
Well, they're not going to send a youngling to.
No, I'm not. I don't mean that he would be sent to like fight. I mean, like, will we see him like in the temple,
like a baby,
like just
or like a
running
kid,
around?
like a little,
little.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Like
Maybe.
Like a nod,
if we see
or like
the,
a cameo,
or like he's like
cameo
walking, in the. Yeah, I mean, I think.
Ben, hurry up.
We totally could, but I don't know if we'll see the Jedi Temple.
No,
that's what I mean. It's like Mando season 3. I don't.
Okay, but
I don't
like,
see it happening.
Hear me out. We didn't explore that at all in the sequels.
I agree.
We didn't get nothing.
I agree.
We didn't get scraps. We just got it burned to the ground.
I know. Well,
so like, if they're going to ever show that, I feel like this is the place to do it. It makes sense. It's not forced.
But
what?
Wouldn't you rather get a whole show dedicated to that? I don't want just like a.
You think we could get a show?
Oh,
of
yeah.
The New Jedi Order?
Maybe not live action, but like Clone Wars style. Oh.
I would love that, but I don't. Personally, after what I've seen, I don't think they're gonna make anything that is strictly sequels, like timeline and characters.
Well, it's not. It's post. It's like.
I guess it's before the.
It's sequels. Before the sequels.
Okay.
It's before the sequels.
Yeah.
And it's like right after episode 6. So I think that if we got a show, well, first of all, I think we're gonna see the Thrawn trilogy actualized in live action.
Yeah.
With the Ahsoka show and whatever that storyline is taking us.
Because we're still waiting to see what
we're gonna see exactly.
Like,
I think in the Ahsoka show we will see Luke Skywalker. No question.
Oh my god.
I think we'll see Luke Skywalker.
Dude, that's gonna be so emotional.
Yes. I think we'll see Luke Skywalker. I think we'll see more of the Rebels.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Hera. I think
Where
we'll see
are they
Sabine.
now?
Right?
Yeah.
But because like right now Ahsoka's all alone and because she's looking for Thrawn.
Yeah.
But once she finds Thrawn and she finds Ezra, she's gonna be like, "Hey Hera, hey,
I found your boy.
Get Luke." Get Luke and the entire fleet.
Yeah.
I found Thrawn and his entire fleet on whatever planet.
Dude,
hiding in the
gonna
other.
Be
that's going to be
insane.
Of course. That's going to be the craziest.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be awesome.
And that's one of the biggest storylines in EU, right? Like Thrawn
yes. The Thrawn trilogy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That, I want to see. Obviously, it's going to have big differences.
Yeah, they're not gonna. It's not gonna be an exact.
No, but I think it'll be the same kind of like Thrawn was in hiding, waiting for the heat to die down from the Empire.
Yeah, he's like, I'll let you destroy each other, and then I'm gonna step in and swoop that crown.
Heir to the Empire.
What actor would you guys want to see Thrawn?
Anyone but Benedict Cumberbatch.
Here we go.
I keep seeing people taking him and making him blue, and it doesn't look good.
You must have seen wrong. Probably that's a Smurf movie.
I just like.
No,
he's a great actor. Like, I have nothing wrong with the actor himself. I don't see him as Thrawn. It doesn't.
No, I agree. I don't see him
me.
as Thrawn. Thrawn is very cold and calculated and like monotonous.
He needs to look
like,
scary.
I saw
like intimidating.
I saw a post where they were saying Robert Downey Jr. could be, but
yeah.
I mean he could be. He's good at acting like cold or distant.
Yeah.
But he has so much charisma. You just see
like
some of the roles.
yeah, but it's like
he's so famous now.
He's
and
Tony Stark.
He's Tony
you know?
Stark. So
I don't know. I feel like
it has to be someone that's like well known, but not.
Honestly, I've been trying to think about who, like I've really been like for a long time now, like who could play Thrawn in live action? Who would be?
It'd be funny. I mean, I don't know how the age would work or whatever, but like the guy that plays Crowley in Supernatural.
No. No.
I can see it.
No.
Never
No.
seen the show. So.
No, it's so good, but no. I love Crowley. I love him.
Crowley,
No.
but blue.
How you feel about Benedict Cumberbatch?
That's how you feel about
Blue?
Crowley.
That's how I feel about this guy. No, come on. I don't know. It has to be someone. But that's the thing I have not decided. Like, would it be better if it was like an unknown? Or would it be better if it was like a big, like a well-known actor who is known for playing somewhat similar roles or could play that role very well? I'm trying to think, like, the first thing I'm trying to think about is like the voice. Who could like really sound like, because he's very like monotonous, you know, very like cold, very calculated, very like when he's talking, he's whispering.
Yeah.
And you're scared.
Yeah,
you're like
you're uneasy whenever he comes on screen. Yeah.
Exactly. You're like.
Okay, well, Thrawn, from what I've seen, has a long face. What about the one who portrayed Voldemort? He's tall in frame.
Oh.
That's a good one.
He's good at being ominous.
That's a really good one.
I don't know his name.
What's his name? I hate that we don't know any of the names.
I'm sorry, Voldy.
I know.
And I feel like it
Here,
could
pull
work
it up, yeah.
because
I'll pull it up right now.
like their looks are so different
Yeah.
that you wouldn't be looking at him as Thrawn and be
Oh
like,
my
that's
God,
Voldemort.
no, yeah.
You know
Ralph-
what I mean?
Yeah, Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph.
I don't know how to say his name.
Fiennes?
Fiennes? I apologize to every Harry Potter
They're like,
fan
"Oh my
that is watching this.
God."
Just like that, our viewer count.
Okay, yeah. Okay, click. So look, click on the left, the photo on the left. Look at him there. Now imagine him shaven. With all right, let me pull up a picture of Thrawn.
I mean, maybe someone has edited him.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Picture that.
Wow.
Picture that with the black
that
hair.
looks just like him.
Oh.
That looks just like him. What about like the age though? Like how old is Thrawn in
No,
the
he would.
Ahsoka series?
I think it would be. I think the age wouldn't.
He kind of looks like Liam Neeson.
A little bit. Yeah.
Not there, but like.
No, he has like.
That
I see
similar
it. I
look.
see
But
it.
he has that long face though.
No, yeah. I don't think anyone has made an edit or anything with him as Thrawn.
Dude, that
at all. That would be incredible. I think that it would be the.
And he's got that
you killed it.
persona.
You killed it with that selection, that fan cast.
Dude.
Now picture him.
And he's an amazing actor, so like he could actually
click on the there's
carry that
the
role.
picture two from the right on the one you're on. That one, yeah. Picture him with black hair like Thrawn, red eyes,
not really smiling. He's like
shaven,
kind of smug there.
like this.
Oh, you were saying Liam Neeson.
Ah. Yeah, they look. Yeah, that's weird. No, yeah, he has the. I mean, he's.
They just gotta contour his cheekbones real nice.
And like
give him those
this,
red contacts.
Like like his eyebrow,
Widow's
his brows. No, like his brow.
Oh.
You see how he has like the bone like kind of protruding.
Dude, I think
Look
that
at
would
that.
I think he has the hairline too.
He
really
does.
good.
Picture that as Thrawn. Picture him as Thrawn.
Yeah.
Wow. I think he would do an amazing job, and he already did that with Voldemort. He's very like breathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of his character is the way he talks.
It's like,
yeah.
But obviously it wouldn't be that same voice, but like it's that cold, monotonous
that energy,
calculation, and like he's always like thinking about the next step, only saying what he needs to.
I'm about to make every fan gasp, but what kind of accent has he had? I haven't seen him in his portrayal in the animated series, or I'm guessing
Thrawn.
Yeah. Does he have like a British?
Yeah, it's kind of like a British
Yeah.
accent.
Okay.
Yeah. You see it, right?
Yeah.
You see that.
It's a must.
Oh my gosh, we have to like. I'm gonna do some. I'll do some fan art with him as Thrawn.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah. So we covered a lot. I think that I am extremely hyped now for Ralph to be Thrawn.
Yeah.
And it's probably not even gonna happen.
Yeah. Most likely not.
Most likely not.
We can dream.
We can dream. Totally. We can totally dream.
Hashtag, right?
Yeah. Let's start the hashtag. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what is coming for Star Wars. I'm really excited for what we'll be able to talk about, on the show.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fun stuff coming. Like Star Wars is just starting to pick up,
games,
the
shows,
movies.
Movies.
It'll be fun. It's gonna be awesome.
Books.
Books,
like
comics.
Everything.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the comics that came out today, but that's awesome. I'm really happy we finally did this. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, if you made it to the end.
Yes, if you made it to the end. Exactly. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm Arakel. This is Bella. Behind the camera is Manny.
Reminding me.
Yes, no, of course. This is gonna be fun. I can't. We'll have fun with this. And so if also we did a segment with where we watched a bunch of TikToks, which was fun. If you have anything that you'd like to send us for us to watch on the show, shoot it over to our Punch It Chewie Podcast Instagram. You can DM it to us on there, or shoot us an email, and we'll definitely
check it out.
We'll check it out. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys again for watching. This is Punch It Chewie Podcast, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.